Alright, eyes front everyone. This is official Supernatural Defense Force briefing number 5122. The around headquarters it has acquired the working title Operation Deep Scotland, or How Do You Hide a Legend with a Neck the Size of a Bus. And before we begin, yes, I am doing this briefing myself once again. Professor Simon de Montfort, bless his academic boots, is currently off on a mission involving a haunted glacier, a flute that screams, and I quote, more ectoplasm than he packed for. Bloody convenient. So it's down to me again with Nessie. Subject, the Loch Ness Monster. Now then, the Loch Ness Monster's real name allegedly is Daughter of the Deep Moor, apparently it means, which is less a name and more a throat exercise. She's not a myth, she's not a floating lung, she's certainly not a bit of tourist bait stuck on a rudder, no. She's a class Omega-3 cryptid. That's above basilisk, below sea dragon, and just under the bloody bureaucracy required to file sightings in triplicate, thank goodness. We believe she is a singular entity, not a species, roughly 40 feet long, capable of short-range teleportation through water veils, temperamental, fond of pipe music, and dislike of speedboats. Let's review. April 9th. Nessie surfaces at dawn beside a paddleboarder named Gavin. Gavin is now in therapy and claims she gave him a look like she was judging his wetsuit. Video received 2.8 million views before being removed. April 27th. She photobombed the wedding photo shoot near Fort Augustus. Appears to grin. Photographer now has a coffee table book deal. What do you do? May 3rd. Chased a jet ski for 8 minutes. Locals called it a Nessie drag race. The jet ski driver described it as the best and worst thing that had ever happened to him. May 17th. A team of Belgian paranormal enthusiasts captured sonar as something they called La Baguette de l'Enfer. Very serious lads. Very serious lads indeed. We may need to contain them. These sightings, you can imagine, are a problem. So let's go over what we've tried. We've tried mist projection drones, created convincing mirages, unfortunately also confused several RAF training flights and one goose. Hypnosis field boys, temporarily convinced Nessie she was a goldfish. Lasted 8 hours. She soaked for a week. We've even tried camouflaged hats, trialed fitting with a fake driftwood hat. She ate the test subject, a very expensive decoy. Underwater laser show. Intended to distract her, backfired. Nessie interpreted it as a mating display, attempted to court a lighthouse. Look, team, we've been clever, we've been subtle, we've done our British damnedest, but she's getting bolder. We're at risk of exposure. I don't know, what's that thing called? TikTok conspiracy groups have started triangulating sightings. One has a map. Another has a Nessie plushie wearing a kilt and a slogan that reads, "You can't hide the truth." Tourism in the region is up 700%, but so are drone flights, sonar pings, and amateur cryptozoologists with fishing nets and monster calls on Spotify. I got an email from a Netflix producer titled, Would Nessie consider her own series? We're barely containing her now. Now, I want to make something very clear. We're not talking about a beast or a pet. She is a sentient, ancient, possibly divine thing. The Highland Druids wrote poems to her. She once blinked at Winston Churchill, and she seems to remember every human who ever crossed her waters. Destroying her is not an option. Containing her is an embarrassment, and relocating her? Well, the last time we tried moving Nessie, that was 1986. Resulted in a 6-day fog, 2 missing vans, and a very stern letter from Norway. Yes. So this is where you lot come in. We need something bloody inspired. Can we create a false Nessie? A decoy with, I don't know, AI and manners? Can we build an underground bunker lake for her to play in? Who knows? Is it at all possible to install psychic do not disturb signs across the loch? Frankly, I don't care if it's magic, engineering, or interpretive dance if it keeps her out of drone footage, I'm afraid. She's lonely. She is curious, and she is tired of hiding. The world wants a monster, but what we have is an old, powerful being who just wants to be left alone, or possibly interviewed by David Attenborough. Who wouldn't know? Grand old chap. So please, think, propose, plot, because the next time she surfaces, she might not sink back down quietly. And if you make me go back up there and do a lock whispering ritual again, I swear by the King's tartan teapot I will defect to the Americans. Sorry. Wing Commander Montgomery Fortescue signing off. God save us and God save Scotland.